After hours of congressional testimony from former Trump lawyer Michael Cohen, speculation is growing over what will come out of a previously undisclosed investigation into wrongdoing by Trump in the Southern District of New York. Cohen even said he's been asked not to discuss the case.
Is there any other wrongdoing or illegal act that you are aware of regarding Donald Trump that we haven't yet discussed today?
Yes, and again, those are part of the investigation that's currently being looked at by the Southern District of New York.
For the 360 View, we turn to our political panel, civil rights attorney and talk radio host Robert Patillo and Ted Harvey, chairman of the Committee to Defend the President. Gentlemen, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Robert, Cohen said that he's aware of other illegal acts by the president?
Yeah, apparently Michael Cohen decided that on his way out the door, he's going to spill his guts and present every piece of evidence he can. Now, one thing to take with a grain of salt is Michael Cohen is a liar. He's a convicted liar. He's lied to the FBI. He's lied to Congress. He's lied to his wife. He's lied to his children. He's lied to basically everybody. He's a habitual and pathological liar, but not all liars lie all the time. So if there is any chance that any portion of what he was saying yesterday is true, it does necessitate additional investigations to get to the bottom of exactly what happened. This is the thing about investigations. They expand, they grow, they are fluid. So whereas it might have started on a very small issue, now it's expanded out to other allegations of wrongdoing by Cohen.
Well, and that's the irony in that both parties are saying, well, this man has already lied under Congress once, but all of a sudden, some people are believing him. Donald Trump said that he tried to watch as much as he could, that he was busy with other matters, that he lied a lot, Cohen lied a lot, but there was one thing the president said that Cohen didn't lie about. Let's take a listen.
He lied a lot, but it was very interesting because he didn't lie about one thing. He said no collusion with the Russian hoax. And I said, I wonder why he didn't just lie about that, too, like he did about everything else. I mean, he lied about so many different things. And I was actually impressed that he didn't say, well, I think there was collusion for this reason or that. He didn't say that. He said no collusion.
Trump essentially said that there was no collusion,
right.
That Cohen said there was no collusion. He admitted to that. If the Dems are saying that they believe what he's saying, is there any truth to that then, that Trump's saying there's no collusion?
Well, I think that's what the Mueller investigation is going to come out with after over 2 years and tens of millions of dollars of investigating this, that there was no collusion. This is the only reason why Cohen is being brought before Congress right now, is because the Democrats have been throwing everything they can against the wall to try to find something that they can investigate the president on, and everything is failing. And as Robert said, Cohen is coming forward with all of this evidence as he's running out the door, but he didn't come forward with any evidence. He just came forward with all kinds of innuendos.
Well, he came forward with a check signed by President Trump, right?
Signed by President. It was his personal check written before he was running for president. There's nothing against the law with that. That is a perfectly legal thing for any businessman to want to do. That's not evidence of a crime. He came forward with no evidence of a crime. He came forward with innuendo. And that's the problem with what we have going on right now. We have an investigation looking for a crime, not evidence of a crime.
Well, and that's the thing. He said we were all expecting for him to come forward with proof, and some leaked statements we saw that he said he was going to have proof of the illegal payments, proof of what we were expecting was to see that proof and to see more. Now, I do want to change it here a little bit. Cohen did say in his opening statement that he had letters that he had written on behalf of Donald Trump to Fordham University about threatening them if they were to release Trump's transcripts. What's this about, Robert?
This is about President Trump ensuring that what happened to President Obama never happened to him, that you preempt these things. Whereas you had the birther controversy with President Obama, you had President Trump questioning his academic records. How did he get into Columbia? How did he get into this school? Where did they come from? Trump wanted to preemptively make sure that everyone understood this is never coming out. Don't even try. And that's what he had Michael Cohen did. I don't think there's anything inappropriate about doing that, especially when you're running for the highest office in the land. You want to control your messaging. You want to get in front of scandals. And what we're seeing on the Democratic side of the 2020 race is people failing to get ahead of scandals and then having to spend weeks behind it trying to explain why they're not Pocahontas.
Well, and could we see more? Could this hearing be a push by Democrats under the Mueller investigation? There's been a lot of perjury and lying to Congress. Is is this push by Democrats to have more hearings so that Mueller can keep going with the investigation, Ted?
Well, Mueller's going to wrap up his investigation in 2 weeks. That will be the end of it. What the Democrats are trying to do is justify why the Democrats in Congress should continue to investigate, even though there's no evidence of any wrongdoing. All of the convictions, if you will, are issues of process that happened after the president was elected. None of it had to do with anything with Russia collusion. Nothing had to do with obstruction of justice. That's all failed. We know that that never happened. So the Democrats are desperately trying to find something to continue to have as a narrative to investigate the president.
Well, if Mueller is close to the end of his investigation, we'll see if that report actually gets published and becomes public knowledge or not, or whether they keep some. Thank you so much, Ted and Robert. Thank you for the input and insight.
Thank you.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.